Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Are you ready for more insanity? Because I assume there will be more. By that I mean something. I don't know what I mean. Howdy. And Penguin the Pasta. You're Penguin the Pasta? Hecka excited. Oh, there we go. When we left off, we're on this one. So we're gonna start off immediately with making a story. Or a poem. And we know how well my poems go. Look at the CD guy being a mod. What is that? So let's see. I've already immediately forgotten all of their names. So we'll have to remember. Blind playthrough, no spoilers or hints. Aside from that, sit back and enjoy the story. You just need to pick the words based on the girl you like, in case you didn't know. Lol. I did know that, just last time I tried. Oh my goodness, I really don't remember their names. Sadness. And I can't exactly Google their names either, because I'll get spoilers. Alright. I tried to make this one like me, and this one liked me, so we're going to go for this one. There we go. Thank you, Marla. I appreciate it. Ooh, look at Mike going the extra mile, doing left to right. Also Monika, yeah. Monica. My goodness, I called her Monika again, didn't I? Jeez. Sadness for me. Alright, anyways. Sayori. That's who we're gonna try and make like us, I guess, because I've already started that. So the laughing kitty. The laughing kitty nibbled the starscape. Singing friends color the aura of misfortune. Boop. Boop. Forgive melody. Then it is all blissful at the end, and the kitty girls with lipstick and pure, wonderful, cute music. They dance. Boom. Yeah, Gray. I tried to make the last one work for her, but I guess I didn't exactly get it the way that she liked. I didn't quite figure it out. But yeah. Monica. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, and then she looks like there should be a big teardrop up here, right? Did I say hello to you, Redstone Sith? I don't know if I did, but hello, welcome. I don't think I did, actually. Sorry about that. realized I might not. There you go. Thanks, Mike. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh! Suddenly... I don't know about you, but this smile is just slightly terrifying. I don't know what about it is. Let me rephrase that. I don't know what it is about it, but just something's terrifying. You excited for Easter, Neko? Maybe. Do you have any connection with Easter at this point? Maybe some candy or something. It looks a bit real. It looks a bit real. Also, I just noticed none of them have like much of a nose. It's just sort of like it's just a little like dot. Okay, well, we're gonna stop looking at their faces now. Aha! I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. I can't stop seeing the dots. Typical anime nose. I mean, it sort of depends. It's just the specific art style the creator chose. Yeah. Why does it always have to be the tall people on the left? If she was over here, then the chat would be not covering up her face as much, but over here. She's over here and she's taller. She's covering. Chat's covering up her. How dare he chose a dot. Oh dear. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Annika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because, right in your name. Monica? Eh? How do you say my name at all? That joke makes no sense in translation. Breaking the fourth wall. I guess it depends on what anime you watch. Yeah, I just actually caught up on One Piece last night. Like, no, 15 episodes or something. 20. Something like that. I assumed it was something like that, Mike, but thank you. Now everybody else can understand. But yeah, how exactly is it best if I put the chat at the bottom? Smaller? Yeah, we'll go like that, because I don't know where else to put the chat, and it's starting to annoy me that it's going over the top of her face. Like, no, don't go over her face. Is my mouse not showing up? I just realized. Oh, nope, there it is. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Did I miss something? No, just that. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Huh. Sorry. Don't mind me. Go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been planning for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Digging through the attic today and found your old VHS box. Ghostbusters movies? Beautiful. You're humming again, Gray. You will never stop. Emily approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Muse, what's up? Hey, this sounds a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the only one. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Muse. There we go. Certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Muse. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. Like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. Not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Muse. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh. Mike is on top of things again. I didn't even get to glance at that one before it was gone. One moment. I'm good. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I normally talk a lot during streams, but reading a lot is not really working for me. I'm having troubles already. And I don't know if it's just because I'm starting to feel a little bit sick, or if it's because I think it's just I'm starting to get sick. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet, I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Eh? I look up to see Itsuki next to me. You just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. Like I was worried. It was just... Itsuki glances down at her side. Hey, how's it going, light player? What did I say? Light player? I said that really strangely. I can't spoil this game, but I can spoil other games? Is that... What did you say, King? Yes, you're a bad noodle now, King. Just call you light? Can do. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Natsuki, best girl. Everybody's saying everybody's best girl. So I'll just assume they're all great. There we go. That just made everybody happy, I hope. I already tried to make Natsuki like me. She didn't like me, okay? My poem messed up, so now we're not going for Natsuki. Boo. That's the cheap way out, don't give me that. What? Oh dear. Jeez. You're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. Alright, you have a good one, King. I'll see you later. Oh, that's interesting. Every time I push to mute myself, it flashes that on the screen. Great. How convenient for me. Well, to be fair, I love all four girls, but Natsuki is absolutely the best one. Best girl is the clear defining line in dividing the boys from the men. Monica is a true man's choice. Oh my goodness, Mike. I mean, assuming you don't feel like talking about it or anything. Practically mumbles the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, yes, that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably didn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fills with the book she's holding in her hand. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. It sure is. Sayori fan. Oh my goodness. Hey, Video Man, how's it going? I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question what Light's saying. Sorry. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Muse. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Muse? I'm still a little surprised. I always thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Trying to get closer with everyone else? What? I think I read that wrong. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like they're the only exciting thing in my life. But sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? What? No. Muse? I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady. All of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Muse. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smile from everyone, okay? Just smiles from everyone. That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That was not cheerful. I call shenanigans on that one. Takes a cupcake. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh. Suki elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you off after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Guess that's kind of the point. Should really just watch my mouth around, Suki. What route are you doing? I don't know. You expect me to have a route? If you watch my videos, you just expect me to never have a route. Like, it sounds completely unrelated, but basically, whenever I do any game ever, I always seem to do everything and nothing at all. So just expect that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? New to visual novels? Yes. Definitely yes. I can help you. That's okay. I'm gonna just do what I can. Anyway. Suki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. Oh. Wow, she's actually... This is getting longer and longer each time from her. Yeah, I'm good on tips. They are light, but thank you so much for the offer. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fear that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your memories away. I'll be the beach that daydream about each day. The beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my wee sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. The beach that washes your worries away. You daydream about each day. The beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me be your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. Nice. I like this one. Alright, I just came. What's happened? Nothing. We're on the day 3. That was 1, 2, 3. Day 4? Something like that. I need to save. Everybody's good? Yeah, that was a good poem. I just wish that the way that I say beach doesn't sound so similar to something else. But I can't exactly change how I say a word, you know? I don't know if there is, like, a better way to say beach. Like, it sort of was, like, emphasizing whenever I said beach, and it sounded weird to me. It made me really self-conscious, which made me, like, stumble over the very next couple of words after beach every time. Anyways, moving on from my insecurities. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. It smells like fish and there's sand everywhere. So he decided to write about the beach first, then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to... Is one of those me? No, it's all been her. Okay. You're always self-conscious about saying 6 growing up? Makes sense. I see what you're saying. You're like counting in elementary school. You're like 1, 5, 7. Wait, how does counting work again? I guess we're a sympathetic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. It's just... I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's good practice. I don't know. Goes to the corner. Why are you going to the corner? Get out of the corner. That's my corner. Take my corner. Hi, Muse. Have you thought about what you want to submit Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well... Oh, that was supposed to be me. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Okay, so I did actually write it for Sayori this time. I guess we're going for Sayori at this point. I guess. Quotes, going for. Subconscious about anyone seeing my face. Still am. A teenager this year. I was like, hugs and candy and food. Get what? I started reading that and immediately regretted my decision in life. Just in life in general. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Itsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really don't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. It's tough switching back and forth between voices, so making them pretty similar but slightly different is probably the best option for me. Not that I can exactly make their voices much more different. I approve of this. Well, thank you for not spoiling, Jordan. I appreciate it. And welcome, even though you say that you don't really want to watch, I do appreciate you being here nonetheless. Yuki Yuki Literature Club. Beautiful. Sayori is cute too. Approved! Lol. JK. Here. Oh, I thought that this was it, and then like, nope. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of... Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, even gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. The legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That was slightly saddening. Alright, are you okay? Alright. And back. Welcome back. Should I call you Raven then? Monica, this poem is kind of abstract. Oh, am I gonna say that here in a second? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. That's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, she's breaking the fourth wall more. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah. Can I call you Senpai? Senpai! Sure, feel free. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come back to me. But I should leave her be for now. Ooh, I've pissed her off. I've pissed her off, guys. I've done a bad thing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Oh dear. Thanks, Light. I appreciate it. Yuri is nice. She is! But I pissed her off. No girl will have my senpai. I am concerned. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Being error is common. Foreshadowing for something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Tsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. That's so. Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the time to not go home with her, and you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. Oh? How do I say that? I don't know. I will get plane tickets to my senpai's house. One person can come with. I don't think there's a plane that takes you directly to my house. I think that would kind of be dangerous. I don't think I would want a plane to land like in the street or on top of my house. That sounds like a bad idea, Raven. Just gonna suggest you don't do that thing. Wait, wrong anime. Is O? But there's another H in front of it, so... Oof. Aww. There we go. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Aww. It has to go up at the end as well. Yo! That's the wrong thing again. I'm not gonna turn around now. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. Talked to her earlier. She's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Itsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Itsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, you help me come up with something for Yuri. I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Suki's pouting too. Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. There we go. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. Anyway, that just leaves you, Muse. The one who is truly useless. Ahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth am I going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Only if you don't know how to bake, there is always some dirty work I can give you. Like, Monica's gonna give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Yuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Muse may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How could it be that you made... How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Your favorite girl is Monica? No hate here. Beautiful. Yuki. What? Also, welcome back, Yubi. You were here the last time, so welcome back. How's it going? Yuri is sweet. Yuri is trying to like taunt Natsuki over here. So don't know how sweet you can call her. Okay, let's keep it at least a little bit. Goodness. F and C. Just with the Lenny face. Okay. Welcome back. Yuri's overrated. Oh my goodness. For the win, ninja'd. Buffs. I'm confused by you, Yubi. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mews too. What are you saying? It would be extremely... What? Isn't canon? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mews to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Just saying, though. Jeez. Can you just settle this already? Yeah. Mews, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. This is, at this point in real life, I would just go and just scream and run out of the room. Like, what the heck? Pick, Natsu. Jamie's like, I like guys after this club. Oh no. Base, she's in it, and she's cuteness overlord. Cuteness overload. Not overlord. That's a different thing. Sayori. Yeah, we're going with Sayori because that's what I said I was gonna do. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. Time to make a choice. What if I don't want to make a choice? What if I'm just gonna, you know, save and be like, shift, click, dang it. Just shift, click. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I'd prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, I guess we can't pick her then. Sadness. She's Natsu, she deserves some love! Beautiful. But I love Senpai more. Notice me, Swenpai? Swenpai. Okay. Beautiful. Oh dear. Come on, just do it. I feel like I should just sit here and watch the chat explode for a bit. Oh my goodness. Everybody's going just a little bit crazy. Yeah, you're going too far. Maybe don't watch chat too much. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, so since we can't go for Sayori, who was my my original choice, basically. Or, well, second choice. But I just realized where I was motioning. Never mind. So, we were gonna go for Itsuki, but then that failed, so then I started to go for Sayori, but now she's gone. So I guess we'll go for her again. It's all going wrong, people! Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself. Right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh. Poor Yuri. I'm sorry! Wait, come to think of it, if it's the weekend, that's 2 days. Why can't I just do 1, 2? You are a cruel individual for making me choose. Anyway, moving on. Dots all around. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Muse? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? He's still sulking. Suki starts pouting too. It's not, not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Subscribed! Aw, thank you so much, Light. Itsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. She goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. She releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Tsuki's words. Tsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Tsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying a little bit longer. Barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. Started to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chatted between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh. That's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Yuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. Bringing all the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured out that... I figured that since I'm the one helping out, I was going to be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I would have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? Kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I need to complain for a sec. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? I didn't say you were gonna... Didn't you say you were gonna give me the dirty work? Well, just saying that. Not like I would act like... Not like I could act like in front of everyone I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Because I never got to bake with someone else before. Take your anxiety pills. Dear. Suki is underrated? That's right. She deserves a lot more love. Oh my goodness. Are you guys having a fun time? I hope so. You seem to be. Whether or not I'm playing, it seems like you'd still be having fun. Oh dear. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Mitsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety will shoot through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. Shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. We don't? Okay, I guess we don't. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Skip everything, it's already Sunday. Beautiful. I've been increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. It's like, why even put it on Sunday if it's just gonna be immediately after? Never. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different than when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she'll be texting me a lot. She's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She's me on the phone! Stop. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Itsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to be putting Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? What's going on with the chat? I decide to visit Sayori before Itsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. House is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Very strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Muse! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize some stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. Well, what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Yeah, it's still probably too much information now, I'm concerned. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's no good, Muse. Eh? I can't just be like it's always been. It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here, you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this... just my punishment. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Okay. Sayori! You have Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. So I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Muse. But you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hehehe. Really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Muse? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? You think I'm late to school every day. Most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worth it? I go to school. I eat. I make friends. Why make other people put their energy and care to waste having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Yeah? Why is it you never told me this before? What? I don't remember Sayori saying this. Well, apparently it's because of the route I picked. You never told me this before. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Muse. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with someone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Muse, there's nothing. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Muse, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Muse. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Muse. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets go of me. Why did they make that black? Why did they just black out the screen for that? They were only hugging. And it made it seem like there was more going on. Strange. Maybe this game is hacked or has different dialogue. BRB. Sayori's a broken girl. Yes, she is. Back. You have a problem with black? No. Yes, I have a problem with, what's the, you are, what is it? Hold on. What is, what is the, dang it, I don't know the number for black. I don't know any of the numbers for any colors, actually. Never mind. I'm gonna give up on that joke. It died really fast there. Oh, I skipped that thing. Siri lets me go. Okay, there we go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Siri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one. I have other plans. Maybe I should No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Mitsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. Mitsuki's not going to be happy about this. And hello, Isaac. Going. I poured Mountain Dew into my cereal instead of milk. You are a crazy man. Sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Suki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worried too much. We're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. Why does it keep saying tomorrow so much? Turn. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Suki's arrival, before I know it, texted me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Mitsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It'll be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. She just shoves her way in the door, doesn't she? Tomorrow is the festival. Right, but still. And it's great. Giant egg and... What? Giant egg, giant dragon? What are you even talking about anymore? So confused. The only egg and dragon... Or... Never mind. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Suki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Snarky's a good word, isn't it? I like snarky. I have no idea how to read her what I assume is a Russian name, but hello, how's it going? I have like zero idea what to call you though. Sorry. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, Let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Muse? Come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Doki holds out to me. Gah! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? Eh? Not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? I'm not making you say anything. Oh, everybody's posting the reminder now. Look what you've done, Mike. Look what you've done, CD Ramatron. Wait, that's my line. Beautiful. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are you getting started or what? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you are treating me like a kid. Just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like yours doesn't mean you should treat me like a... Ah! Harriet tries to catch her words and her face turns red. Tsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. Appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. Should be a little more considerate too. But also, that's what you're thinking, and you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. My chair is like creaking like crazy. Speak rash? Yes. Okay. Well then. Yeah, seriously, it's just... Need a better chair. And just, maybe just a stationary chair that doesn't move at all. Maybe that'd be better. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man. Just get started already. Haha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Muse. Tsuki smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Tsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about. Why spilled fluid? Why couldn't you have just picked, like, anything there? Strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Muse, where did you put the food coloring? Bear's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm gonna make each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. I still can't pronounce that, Mike. So that's not helping. It's not helping! And by it's not helping, I mean you tried, and I appreciate that, but I still can't read it. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun! I'm not really sure that Itsuki is trying to get out. I'm not really sure what she's trying to get out of me. There we go, okay. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Boom. Time out. Now what? Now what, Video Man? I did actually just put him in timeout for 300 seconds. Too far for a joke? Possibly. Possibly too far. Granted, it's only 300 seconds, so he'll be back in like 5 minutes. Actually, is that how long 5 minutes is? 300 seconds? Not really sure what Itsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I'll see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. 300 seconds equals 5 minutes. Ah, okay, yes. I didn't know that. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Can we get a like spike? Oh dear. Following instructions. Presentation is where you can get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. That is a fun part about baking sometimes. Or baking, actually. So. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Tsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes. It's so funny that it ended up being cat-shaped cupcakes as well. And Sayori and Monica delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. BRB, 2 seconds. Don't mess up chat, lads. Trusting you. Oh dear. Meme-kun. Doki Doki is for the whole family, even if Grandma's playing. Is it? I'm not so sure. From my understanding, things are very soon gonna go awry. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you just do it like that. Here, look. She grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. Oh my goodness. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Tsuki sticks a finger in the icing and plops it in her mouth. Plops? Actually pops, so GG me. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Tsuki suddenly grasps my whisk. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. You'll make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push hard, but just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Tsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Tsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and No, you didn't do that! Oh. Gross, you got on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Tsuki's cheek. Ah! She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Tsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Tsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. That's very red. Okay. Aha, stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You know that to me all the time, you know? You do that to me all the time, you know? My goodness, I cannot read. The final countdown. Here. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. That's so. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Itsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? You seriously just... Itsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Muse, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? ... Making all the girls love me, apparently. Oh dear. Water drink so I don't like cough spontaneously. What kind of question is he asking me just like that? How did the move turn to this so quickly? Suki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Suki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Oh, did I say that? You should have checked before you turned the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Suki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. He sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. Tension from the moment just before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Watch as Itsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Doki Depression Club. Oh dear. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I emphasized the wrong word. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. He hands me a plastic bag. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make it flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I could pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Ha ha ha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? Not cute. Come on. You're not at school. Nobody's judging you. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Yuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Eh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Just do the icing. Suki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Suki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Field chat. It happens. Mew. Now you're just meowing in the chat? I don't know if that will fix the chat. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. There you go. Isaac's helping. Neko! What? What do you want? I'm reading. What do you want from me? It fixed... Oh dear. Alright. Yep. Yep, your Mew fixed the chat. Welcome back. What money do I have? Never mind. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ahaha. Yuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. She would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Good morning, thanks a lot, Muse. You're welcome, Score. Well, I'd basically do this, you know, if somebody was like, hey, can you play blah 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 tomorrow, and I've already been playing it, you know, generally I'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. So don't feel like it's a problem. So what I'm saying is there's no reason to thank me. That can, well. Neko. What? I'm gonna stop like trying to understand the chat at this point. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. And as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha. I wish she listened to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. The kid's host erased by Neko for trying to fire a spoiler at the chat. Another spoiler attempt and you'll be lit up like a Christmas tree. Oh dear. And thanks for subscribing! I cannot read the name for the life of me. And it's gone. Whoever subscribed, you know who you are. Thank you. Just like that. Oh, there we go, there we go. Isaac. Got the notification. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. Oh, now who is it? Oh no, now it's telling me Isaac. What? Is it telling me twice? I love Sayori forever! Well, that's good, because we are seemingly going down the Sayori route. Maybe? I don't know. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki? Eh? What you said before, about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Tsuki looks at me teasingly, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Muse, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Okay, apparently we're more so going down the Tsuki route. I was... 2 routes at once, woo! Closer to me, wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My heart starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Well, that was interesting. Welcome back, Score. Tsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Oh no! Oh no! Eh? Ah. Hi, Muse. Sayori, just now we weren't... Hehe. Okay, Muse. Just stopped by to say hi. Well, should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. I had to come and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. All that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. All that matters to me? Am I feeling this way, Muse? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Muse. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori? What I said before was true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Complex relationships. Woo! Nice. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away, with a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Muse. Really scared. I'm scared of Sayori. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Muse, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know that you need the most right now. What you need the most. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Maybe avoid chat for a bit. My heart is breaking! Oh dear. Sayori is breaking the fourth wall? I'm honestly probably gonna go with I love you, regardless of what you guys say. Here's I love you. Yeah, everybody's already on it too. Yeah, I don't think there's any discussion then. I saying nothing. Eh? Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you can make me... There's no way you can like me more than I like you. Should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That is just the most useful button in the game is probably also have saved. Shoot. The last save was here. Now here. This is a big time jump. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. I got the hair color right, but it should be longer. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Muse, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never let me go. You'll never let go of me again. You'll never have to let go of me again. There we go. Be with you forever. Me too. Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. This. Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? And now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. Okay, Sayori. Might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. I'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Muse? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even when I get really, really sad, it's the best thing for me, alright? Best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this makes you feel sad, Sayori? Yeah, I'm not exactly reading the chat. I hope that's okay. That's kind of a bit crazy anyways. Feel sad, Sayori? No. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. What is happening in the chat? What happened? Why are we asking about friend zoning? Oh wait, is your profile picture? It is. Oh, okay, I didn't actually. I figured, but I hadn't actually yet made the connection, I guess. Oh dear. Apparently, I'm friend zoning you. Back what I missed. I friend zone Suki, and I'm now with Sayori. Yes. The day of the festival of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. Sayori isn't answering her phone. No, Sayori! I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Suki is already texting up a store, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Suki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Suki at the festival. Why did you do that, Monica? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Muse! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. You know, that's a really terrible way to do it. Don't write out the poems until, like, give the poems to them afterwards, because it makes it easier on the reader. Yeah. That is a little spoilery at the moment. Good thing I'm barely reading. Here. Apparently roleplay going on in the chat. Thank you, Mike. Okay, everybody actually should thank Mike for being here, and trying to keep the chat together as much as he can. He's doing a good job. You know, this game... Spoiler. Thank you, Jordan. It must be the one she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. True. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Ouch. GG, dude. Make me feel like I didn't do a good job of my poems now. Well, they were more stories than poems, but... I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she's overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. You take a little responsibility for her, Muse. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about what? You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? Didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Why are you reading the chat? We said not to. Because I can't help it. I can't help it. The chat is just whizzing by and I'm just like, I want to read. But I'm mostly I'm reading people that I trust. Like Pranny, I know that he's not going to spoil. Gray. Okay, well apparently Gray was spoiling too. Can't trust Gray anymore. This is a spoiler, do not read. Well, okay. Where did my music go anyways? Hello music. Can I has you back now? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey. Yeah, actually where is the music? Supposed to be music? There's still sound. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I'll grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so, too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feeling. I recognized Atsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they have performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh no. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Over and over and over. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. This. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Muse? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Still wondering what the heck, Monica said to her. Not concerned, I have no idea. Quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out to me after I quicken my pace. Music is still gone. I'm still concerned. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. What I want to give her. Reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own home, that really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But She really leaves me no choice. Let me open the door. Well. And this is why it's rated here. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Siri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. Not what Siri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Absorbing thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Just spent more time with her, walked her to school, I remained friends with her like it always has been. And I could have prevented this. Oh, I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I'll never take it back. End. Okay then. What is this button? Can I load game? Apparently I can load. Okay, what does this one do? This new game? Okay, that's not new game. It's only been 2 hours, so I guess we're continuing. I see an anonymous girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Russian. Sorry. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. If she's gonna chase after me like this, I always feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let her catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself, about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyways. My school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Use? Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. Been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. It's like she's just been deleted or something. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What'd you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ahaha, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of... dull. Oh, you're heading out, Light? Well, you have a good one. We'll eat an ice cream. Bye. Okay. Have a good one. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing. There are only 3 of us so far. Really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Oh, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insults that manga in literature. Insults that manga in literature too. What? Interesting. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Monica says she? Hey, Muse. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case... Is there any chance you would do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but... If you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Muse! Muse doesn't notice me. No, apparently I don't. I'm sorry. Debate club, perfect for big club. Yeah, that does make sense. Check. That the debate club would be big club politics for sure. Manga is literature. It can be. Just have to believe. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Aha, awesome. You're really sweet, Muse, you know that? It's nothing, really. There we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Uh-huh. I'm more important. Muse, knock knock. I don't want to know what this where this knock knock joke is going, but who's there? Bo Senpai. Thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh dear. I timidly follow Monica across the school in a upstairs section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay, I was worried that this sound had on again. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Okay. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Muse. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into Mews in a club room and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, don't tell me. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come sit down, Mews? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival even more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. And I'm doing my joke, and then a deleted message. Interesting. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Oh, so he spoiled something? Uh-oh. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole lot of tea set in this classroom. What? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. My goodness. Read the words. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. Not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Mews, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Mitsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world and is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Where's my light? I don't know. Oh wait, they said bye. They were gonna go eat ice cream. That's where light went. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep philosophical elements usually immerse me as well. Water. No more knock-knock jokes, please. Your knock-knock jokes aren't funny. They're just scary. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination? Completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ahaha, I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Not much of a joke. It's more of just a sad statement that many people can relate to. And I hope you can figure out how to not feel that way. Boom, there we go. The best response I got for you. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. A surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, just... Tsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Yugi averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do I suffer from panic attacks? No, don't believe so. You gotta go? Well, you have a good one, Raven. Nice to have you here, and I hope you have a good one. Have writing experience too, Yuri? Alright, well, I'm kind of feeling like I should skip some of this, because we've already done, like, all of this. And for Yuri, we all sit in silence for a moment. It's got an idea. How about this? Eh? They look puzzled. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. That's a good idea. Yes. Thank you, Mike. Never mind. Okay. I'll go home and write a poem of our own. And we meet, we'll share. That way everyone is even. Dot dot dot. Ah, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. Probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Muse? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I've reached the most important topic. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All these girls are staring back with dejected eyes. But sorry, I thought. Yeah. The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Muse. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really hard to find new members. We only find 1 more before the festival. I'm defenseless against these girls. Am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? So terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Love itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I'd pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Your eyes light up? My goodness, really? You really mean that, Muse? Yeah. It'd be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. You didn't even make cupcakes this time! Muse, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a group note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting we can all share, and he looks over at me once more. Muse, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat. She cleans up the tea set. Okay. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. See you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Just trying to get through the parts that we've already done now. You like anime? Yes, I do. I've watched 3,500 episodes or something like that. Yeah, I like anime. Just haven't been watching it as much lately. Until yesterday, where I binge watched 20 episodes. It's growing. I said 15 earlier. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Tsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will they really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've watched 3,501 episodes? You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Okay. This is a good stopping point. Oh, so don't click that? Wait, no, I have to click that. But... after this. Okay, yes. Okay, there's blood. Okay, so today I cut my skin open for the first time. It's exhilarating. I think I understand how Link feels now. Supposed to be the responsible one, though. So don't think I'll be doing it again, unless I decide to kill myself. Memento of the occasion below. That's not a poem. That's not a poem. Huh. You know, I thought that they didn't have Monica here because they didn't have enough space. Then again, they could have moved this. Why isn't Monica here? Fuse. So, yeah. These 2 are here and Monica is somewhere else entirely for some reason. Anything can be a poem so long as it's not. That's true, I guess. That is true. So we're gonna save Oh. Oh. Oh, no. I was just thinking, okay, since we're gonna... Shoot. So I was gonna save that, and then I was gonna load back up and see if I could answer the other one for, Sayori and see if that stopped her from killing herself, but no, that's not an option I'm allowed to take. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it there then. It's a little bit shorter of an episode. How long was the other one? Let me just make sure that the other one wasn't like 4 hours long or something. If the other one was like 4 hours, then we probably should keep going. No, it was 3 hours. Okay, then this isn't too bad. 2.5 hours for this episode is fine. Since Mike says this is a good stopping point, we will indeed be stopping here. Tiny. Bigger. Thank you. So, that is where we will be leaving off. Save on 1. Good, isn't it? So there we go. That was the terrifying episode number 2. This is happening. I suppose we will see what will happen in episode 3. I have no words, except for I probably should also mention what Mike was mentioning earlier. You know, a reminder. Yeah. I should probably just like post this again. Oh, there. Definitely. If you're having issues with this because of things, I don't know. I'm really bad at that sort of stuff, so Mike's message is probably the best I could have ever worded it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I thank you guys for watching, and I hope you had fun. One last joke. No more jokes. Your jokes are scary. Oh, yeah. Actually, I need to get in the habit of doing this. Is anybody I know streaming? Okay. There's this guy called Battle Sheep. He's a pretty cool dude. He's trying to get to 1,000 subs. He's almost there too. Yeah, he's less than 200 away. But yeah, so I'll just post his link in the chat. You guys can go say that you're rating from my chat if you want. I never really do this, but I need to start getting in the habit because it's a good way to grow your community and help out other people, so it's a cool thing to do, and I think I should start doing that. So, hop over there, you can say some Muse raid or something, and I will see you guys over there. I'll spend a little time over there as well. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you in the next episode, whenever that will be, probably less than a week, and have a good one. Bye!